Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Rise of the Empire territory battle video guide. And it's been what, 5 months or so since this new territory battle hit our holotables, and I finally have now enough teams here to full clear Sector 1. So I just unlocked Dr. Aphra last week, so this was the final team I still had missing. And I was blessed with good RNG in the Scythe mission as well this time, so I can show you in this video how I got my first ever full clear in Sector 1. So let's just start off by going to Mustafar, because if you fail Scythe mission, well then your full clear is not going to be possible. So I just decided to start here first before I try too hard in the other missions, making sure I nail this one down. So the overall strategy here is, well, bearing decent RNG here is to bring in Sith Fighter, because for some reason then the AI actually goes after Sith Fighter instead of Scythe. So now we got at least Scythe and TIE Advanced surviving here. Just put a basic over on Scythe, then we're gonna use a special here to gain Foresight and Mark over on one of the TIE Fighters. Let's just go ahead, I guess, get rid of the buffs, get some formation. I was a little bit debating, do I heal, but then the sides are not all that useful, so let them die, I guess. So I just get the formation. There we go, he gone, which obviously fuels turn meter to the Executrix. Let's go ahead and bring in TIE Defender, and this is where RNG starts, right? How much dodging will TIE Defender get? So let's hopefully we get to dodge enough here to be able to pull this through. There we go, we got now Mark on the other TIE Fighter. Let's go ahead, get some offense up, defense penetration up, turn meter, and we'll just keep going here after Scythe. Let's go ahead and heal up TIE Defender a bit, because obviously the guy's taking a beating. Another TIE Fighter down the drain, so just 3 ships remaining. There we go, keep dodging buddy, keep dodging. So the next reinforcement, I'm going to bring in Pulp Shuttle. I'll save the TIE Interceptor because we only have one ship there with buzz droids, so I don't want to use the mass dispel just there yet. Here I was debating, do I dispel buzz droids with the middle ability from Pulp Shuttle from TIE Advanced or not, but it still looked in quite good health, so decided to wait one more turn before I cleanse TIE Advanced off. Let's go ahead again, dispel those buffs, get some formation for our guys. There we go, perfect, more turn meter for the team. And now I'm going to go ahead and dispel those buzz droids over from TIE Advanced, so we can survive a bit longer. Let's go ahead and get a stun on Vulture droid there, perfect. But now we got a taunt on Hyena Bomber, so looks like we'll have to go after Hyena Bomber first. Again, keep healing their TIE Defender whenever you get a chance with Scythe, and we'll just keep going here. Come on. Oh, that's a very beefy Hyena Bomber. Here we go, here comes the buzz droids. And I'm just going to unleash the ultimate. Let's see what we can do. What? That was pathetic. Anyway, let's just go ahead, finish off the last remaining Vulture droid, and there we go. Yeah, so seeing actually how little damage there the ultimate did from Executrix, you're probably better off in that case bringing in TIE Interceptor for the cleanse. That would be my suggestions next time. Alright, I'm just gonna speed this one through. It's Lord Vader solo mission. You just hit autoplay and that's it. Not a whole lot to say about this one. I mean, Kenobi is janky, he's healing up and things like that, but eventually between the healing immunity and ramping mastery that we do get with Lord Vader, you do get Kenobi down. So I usually just autoplay this mission without any problems. Up next, we got a top mission here, top right mission. So on this one, I like to use Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. First, we gotta get a Droideka, go ahead and stun, and then pass turn over back to Kylo basic and just get Droideka out. Because here AoE it would probably not be enough to finish off Droideka. Then if Magna guards both counterattack, they get a taunt up. So I just like to get rid of Droideka right there, and because Hux has advantage, you don't have to worry about their B2 actually gaining bonus turn meter to begin with. So I have to get Droideka down, then just have to keep going after B2 there. And there we go, pop the ultimate already. There we go, we'll just go ahead, finish this guy. We've got stun there over on B2, so he can't do a whole lot. Finish off B1s as well. And we're ready to go on to the next wave versus Geos, and that's why like Supreme Leader Kylo Ren works very well versus Geos. just because whenever they remove turn meter, we gain 10% max health and protection. And you know, their Poggle constantly is removing turn meter whenever he assists. There we go, got rid of Poggle as well, so you can see totally destroyed Geos here in the second wave with the Supreme Kylo Ren. Then we got the bottom right mission. So here I'll be using Admiral Trench with a bunch of separatists bringing in their Geobrood. Obviously that we get a taunt, bringing in Watt for the attack, and then Newt for extortion, and then Dooku for, you know, all those shocks, stuns, ability blocks and things like that. I first put weapon tech over on Newt, so he's getting lots of turns, so we can keep spreading extortions and things like that. Because their trench is gonna gain bonus turn meter anyway when your guys are hit, so no point putting weapon tech over on him. There we go, let's go ahead, hide everybody in stealth. And now first things first, after we got their stun over on Droideka, so we can control him, we go after B2. I don't want to do AoEs here until we've got this B2 out of commission. There we go, give me counterattacks, one more, come on, there we go, B2 is down, so we don't have to worry about him constantly dispelling our buffs. I'm gonna go after now B1. There we go, Droideka came out of stun, that's why you had to put extortion on him in the beginning, so then you can call mass assist with Newt. So with Droideka out, B2 out, I mean things are very straightforward from here on out, at least in this wave. Let's go ahead, there we go, more extortion on everybody. Keep going after the Commander Battle Droid, I guess. I'm stuck behind the taunt over there. And we'll just kind of here basic our way through. I'm just gonna try and save my special attacks for the next wave if I can. But you know what, let's just get a stand on the other Magna Guard as well, so we can now keep going after whoever we want, so we don't have to worry about the taunts. There we go, get an attack over there. Now just have to finish off Commander Battle Droid. Now they're durable, but you know, they don't have a whole lot of damage, so just take your time here, basics, make sure you heal up all the way there. And in terms of other tech, as you've seen, I put Medpack on Geobrood Alpha and Tank Tech over on our Admiral Trench. The same drill as before, put extortion on Droideka, and we'll just keep going after him. Get a stun, perfect. There we go, we got a stun, we got a shock, so he can't gain bonus turn meter, and now we're just gonna go after B2, now that Droideka's under control. Just try to get him down, there we go. As Droideka lost the stun, because of extortion, we can again that call assist there with Newt. There we go, we just keep going after Droideka, try to finish him. There we go, let's go ahead, double tap there with Dooku's basic, finishing off their B2, going after Droideka next. Now B1s and B2s can't be revived there by Watt, so he just wasted his revive ability. Yeah, it's not very clever, I guess. There we go, we got Droideka out. Then up next we have to go after B1s, but now we got a taunt on both Magna Guards. So yeah, it takes a little bit of a while to burn through these guys, but yeah, with Droideka down, they don't really have a whole lot of damage. We're gaining so much bonus turn meter, so much speed on our guys that, you know, we are started running circles around these guys. At this point I just hit autoplay just with 2 Magna Guards and Watt down, because this will take a while, especially with the tag there over on one of the Magna Guards. But yeah, they don't pose any threat, you can just hit autoplay at this point. And there we go, we got another successful victory there. And for the final mission on Mustafar here, I like to use the Inquisitors with Grand Inquisitor lead. Now this one sometimes can be a bit sketchy depending on, you know, what happens with Droideka. I do lose sometimes 9th Sister, but still 4 of them usually they can carry through the second wave. So let's see if we can keep 9th Sister alive, or with Droideka nuke her. Let's go ahead, remove the taunt there from one Magna Guard. Just gonna here spam AoEs, and anyway B2 don't need to worry about him too much because we got counterattacks, we got AoEs, so we should be able to take care of him. Unfortunately there, obviously Magna Guards are annoying. Did a big AoE there to finally finish off B2. Now I'm still stuck. I'm kind of looking there at Droideka. He was in red, so I decided there to use the platoon ability, the AoE that we get. So I was able to finish off Droideka before he was able to nuke my 9th Sister. And I'm just to clean up remaining guys here. Again, these guys are very durable, very tanky, but they don't really do a whole lot of damage. Just take your time so you can at least heal up between the heals there with Grand Inquisitor, as well as oh gosh, it's a 7th Sister. There we go, trying to remember all those numbers from these Inquisitors. Anyways, we just keep going, just down to Commander Battle Droid, just kind of basic, saving my specials for the next wave. We go, All right, so no Droideka in the second wave, luckily, but we do have 2 B2s, so I'm just gonna take care of B2s first, and then we'll clear up the rest. I'm just gonna start AoEs. Doesn't matter if they gain bonus turn meter, if they hit their AoEs, doesn't even matter. I didn't do my AoE there just yet, just so that I don't trigger taunts there on Magna Guards until I got a chance to finish off at least 1 B2. And now we can start hitting those AoEs, and hopefully B2 will go down there with another AoE. That's fine. And I'll just have to slowly chip through these guys. Again, it'll take a while, but we'll get there. So I'm speeding up the footage. I don't want this video to be like 2 hours long. There we go, come on. Newt is proving to be a pain there. I hit autoplay and I wasn't very good with clearing their extortion, so Newt started running circles around them, but I was still able there to finish him off. Okay, time to go over to the light side, Coruscant, kicking off with a Jedi mission here with Jedi Master Luke lead and the Jedi team. Another trick here, obviously, on the Coruscant is buff immunity, so then you prevent these guys gaining protection up, because anytime they hit, like, they're getting protection up. I've obviously got as well, these spells are nice as well on the basic from Shakti, so she can get rid of them as well. That's why bringing in Revan if you can is good, because you can just mark them, put there buff immunity. Go first after Clone Trooper Medic, obviously, so you know he's got a revive, and then whenever you do get a chance to use the Democracy ability, obviously do use it, because obviously you do want to get free stacks as quickly as you can, so then you can gain the Thunderous Applause buff, or like everybody's called to assist or something like that whenever you use a special ability. Anyway, we got Medic down, so no more revives for them. But you can see they're getting so much protection up, getting through it, it's going to be challenging. So I'm just kind of waiting to get another direct focus with Revan online, so we can actually put buff immunity on somebody else and finish them. Here's debating who to go for. They got a taunt up, that's fine. We'll get our ultimate here in a moment, so we can start ignoring the taunt. There we go, let's go ahead and do that, perfect. Also their Jedi Masters Luke basic as well can lend buff immunity, so that can be handy. There we go, we got one guy down. Let's just go ahead, keep going after the leader, and obviously leader cannot be defeated while he has allies, so just his allies start dropping down one at a time when you keep hitting him. So hitting him, so there you go. Whatever characters you have here, definitely buff immunity will go a long way here in Coruscant, no matter what team you're using. There we go, let's just go ahead here, just swap, I'll just do that, that's fine. Yeah, finish him off there. Okay, so up onto the next wave, so similar strategy here, but so same thing, we'll just go versus against the Clone Trooper Medic, so just we stop revives, so we just need to get a direct focus online here, swap turn meter, get Revan another quick turn. There we go, direct focus on Clone Trooper Medic, get a buff immunity on him. There we go, finish him, no more revives, and from here on out, obviously, it's a pretty straightforward affair. Luckily, the Lord Vader here is not the real Lord Vader, he's a fake one. Doesn't look like he's got his ability max, so we can quickly burn through him. So we've got another Jedi mission here. This one is with Mace and Kit Fisto. Unfortunately, we are forced to use Mace lead. I couldn't use Jedi Master Kenobi lead. So I'm bringing their Qira Mundi as well for some extra damage, and then General Kenobi for some extra survivability. Obviously, similar thing as before, you gotta burn through these medics and everything, but then obviously debating, do you go where the shatter point goes with Mace? But anyway, we'll just keep going here. There we go, use Democracy twice already. So one more time, and hopefully one of these guys will go down. We can go ahead, put some damage immunity on Mace, because you know he's not all that durable. There we go, we got now Thunderous Applause, but unfortunately when we do use when we use the Democracy the third time, it was the Sharpshooter that went down, not Medic, so then Medic was able to bring him back. So this was definitely the worst run I ever had with this team. Not sure what was happening, was definitely struggling to keep these guys under control, to actually finish off somebody. Usually I kind of, you know, finish with everybody kind of surviving, but this time, as you'll see in second wave, it just took too long. As you can see now, they've got as well 3 stacks. I mean, they got 1 stack already on my guy, on Mace, 1 stack of whatever that debuff is called, which later on, as you will see, it will cost me. They got now 2 stacks, so there's Democracy twice already. So this first wave went on for too long. So then when I hit the second wave, they quite quickly got that first stack on my Mace. And then they got as well Thunderous Applause ability. So yeah, it was a bit of a struggle here. Anyway, I like to go after Anakin kind of first because he's a little bit annoying, but then I guess Medic can revive him. We got these taunts to deal with. So there you go. They use their democracy for the third time, and because this carries off between waves, they defeated, insta-killed my Mace, and yeah, they've got as well now Thunderous Applause. It's a bit of a struggle, but Master Kenobi held his ground, but then Darth Sidious constantly kind of kept dodging in the end. I'm like, oh my god, so this was way too close than it normally is. Definitely here, my full clear was in jeopardy at this point, but it's like, come on Kenobi, you've got this, come on, just one more hit. There was a dodge, another dodge, another dodge, another dodge, come on, just get him, another dodge. I'm like, come on, oh, another dodge, come on Sidious, just go down, there we go, and then just have to finish off the 2 royal guards here. And there you go, full clear saved by Jedi Master Kenobi. So up next we've got the Bad Batch mission here. So Bad Batch is actually very good because you've got the combination of days, healing immunity, removing buffs, and most importantly buff immunity there with the middle special ability, I believe, there from Echo. So that's what you gotta do, but unfortunately here in these missions everybody have the same speed, so it's all random who starts, and unfortunately I had a really bad RNG start here that Echo went last, which is not ideal because obviously we didn't have those debuffs, but same stretches before. Whenever you can use democracy, go ahead and use it, and then because of the healing immunity, whenever you defeat Clone Commander, he won't be able to recover health, so then the other guys will just start falling one at a time. And this is where I'm gonna put now buff immunity. Unfortunately I believe they resisted it, yeah, so Commander resisted buff immunity. I'm gonna use here Thunderous Applause, there we go, which would defeated Clone Commander, but because of healing immunity he cannot heal up, so you can quickly defeat him again, if you do have buff immunity, that is. So let's go ahead, get all those protection up, down, there we go. But you can see without buff immunity it's hard to get through these guys, but hopefully we should be able to do this. Come on boys, let's go, let's do that. Yeah, there we go, getting some nice assists. Let's go ahead, cleanse off the debuffs there from Omega. There we go, can I land buff immunity now? There we go, we got buff immunity finally on Clone Commander, so we can just go ahead now, finish him off, and already head into the second wave. So I do like Bad Batch, it's a very quick battles, very quick and easy here. So same thing, get there all these debuffs, special healing immunity and days on them, get a stun, maybe more stuns, defense penetration, use democracy obviously whenever you can. There we go, we got one of the medics down, I believe. Alright, yeah, but they brought him back, so let's go ahead, start over again. Here we go, keep stunning them, there we go. Okay, come on. Okay, so let's go ahead, finally line up the buff immunity on Clone Commander. It took a while here to line this up perfectly, there we go. Buff immunity on Clone Commander and all this assist because of Thunderous Applause. Everybody will start dropping life flies here as soon as we get burned for all the protection up. There we go, 2 down, more assists. There we go, the rest of the guys fall down. It's definitely Bad Batch is kind of quick and fun team here to run. We got one more ground mission here. So for this one, I started using Mon Mothma now that I do have these guys at Relic 5. Now I used to use Qira, but with Qira she didn't really do a whole lot, so I decided using Cassian instead because his basic lands buff immunity, which then obviously allows you to start taking out these guys quickly. You don't have to wait for Kyle to get, was it 10 stacks of force influence or whatever it's called, so he can then put his debuffs on everybody that also acts as a buff immunity. So I have to go after Clone Trooper Medic first to stop the revives. Obviously whenever you do have democracy, go ahead and use it. There we go, Medic down, no revives, so now we can go ahead and turn attention to our other guys there. There we go, we got buff immunity again on Clone Commander, so let's just go ahead, go after him. Obviously the good thing about is the soldier that Mothma there summons is dispelling buffs on his basic, so this will help to get rid of the taunts and things like that. So you can see buff immunity here really helping us burn through these guys very quickly. They were able to use democracy ones though, cheeky ones. So we go, we've got now full stacks of this force influence, whatever it's called. So now we land these debuffs on everybody. I think it's sort of like a days and buff immunity would have a baby. So it's a very powerful debuff that Kyle there dishes out. And mind you, this is without Kyle Omicron, without Cassian Omicron. So here in Sector 1, you don't need Omicrons on those two guys to make this work. There we go. We're just gonna go after medic number 1 first while he's got buff immunity. Come on, one more hit. Ah, there we go. That should finish him. Perfect, but probably the other medic will probably bring him back. Let's see if he's got a revive ready. Okay, that's fine. Let's get rid of the taunt over there. They finished off my soldier, unfortunately. We'll bring him back, hopefully, if we get a chance. There we go. Definitely their Cassian with his basic buff immunity is really helping to quickly burn through these guys. Let's just take care of the other medic here. But unfortunately I'm not able to dispel now buffs because I do not have the soldier. But there we go, we finish him as well. Now with both medics down, you should be good to go here. So definitely you want to mod, if you do this team, you definitely want to mod your Cassian for loads of potency. So those buff immunities, you know, land reliably. And there we go, another clone team down, and we just left with the Outrider mission. Now I do not have profundity yet at 7 stars, still at 6 stars. It takes forever, right? Like 10 blueprints at a time, but it doesn't matter here. Even, you know, Outrider is not Galactic Republic, because luckily the enemy here that we are facing is Endurance, which is, you know, probably by now the worst capital ship in the game. The Negotiator, you know, just with the 2 starting Galactic Republic ship has no issues running circles around these guys. Like, you know, Anakin Starfighter is just too good. Bringing in Plo as the first reinforcement just for some turn meter boost. Keep feeding turn meter. There we go, we got to the ultimate already. And there we go, come on, there we go. Rex is down. Oh, they're bringing another Y-Wing. That's okay, we'll finish them. These guys don't really do a whole lot of damage. So yeah, luckily profundity is not needed here really for this Outrider mission. Okay, time to go head over to Corellia, to the mixed one. And this is my first ever Dr. Aphra attempt, so maybe I didn't play the best, I don't know. I never used Aphra until now. I just put her on defense in 3v3 last week of 3v3 that we had when I unlocked her. So let's see how this works. Okay, we get Torture. Okay, let's do an AoE. Oh man, BT is so fun to play, isn't it? He's just going boom, 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 and he's doing just so big damage. Alright, Vader, your turn. Let's go ahead, do a Force Crush. There we go, call that dude. So we take out their healer. Let's see if we can get ability block or Stormtrooper, so it doesn't taunt. Perfect. Finish off their Scout Trooper. So far so good. Just gonna do basic over here. Let's get an assist. Perfect. Oh, another assist. Okay. Alright. Oh, no assist there. Okay, basic there. Okay, there we go. So first wave, okay, I guess. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, we got Imperial Officer. Now they do have bonus protection up, so they'll be a little bit more durable. Also seems like quite high tenacity. They're resisting everything to begin with. I'm gonna go after Officer first because I believe he's got an AoE or something. So try to get him down, get an armor shred over there. Okay, we're taking a bit of a beating right now. Oh, okay. Alright, come on. Just a basic will do there. Basic, come on. Get him down. Okay, I lost that guy. That's fine. We can bring him back, I believe. So let's go ahead. First, increase cooldowns on everybody and get doubt on them. Good. Man, these guys are really... Alright, let's bring him back. There we go. We brought back IG as well. I resummoned the other droids. So, I don't know, guys. Like, can this mission go south for you? I don't know. Let me know how it's going for you. This was my first attempt. Definitely the second wave didn't feel as comfortable, but luckily they stayed away from Aphra, so she was able to do her thing. And then BT obviously as well. There we go. Finished them off, completing my first ever Aphra mission successfully. On my way to a full clear. We've got Jabba now. And I've had Jabba now for a couple of months, so all these Jabba missions are kind of straightforward. Here, at least first 3 sector. I can't use Jabba in sector 4 because I have him at relic 7. I'm not putting anybody to relic 8 just for the territory battles. Like, I just pretend this new territory battle is only 3 sectors and sector 4, 5, and we never actually got to 6, I believe. So last 3 days is basically deployments only, more or less, on this territory battle. But yeah, Jabba, you know, especially with his full gang here, no issues whatsoever. But obviously in sector 2 and 3 I'm unable to use his best hot cartel because they're all at relic 5. I didn't take them past relic 5 because, you know, I like to invest my relics elsewhere where needed. And there we go, Jabba making quick work of this one. And then Qira and Young Khan mission as well here. What I do, I use Vendor, Chewie, L3, and then for the 5th slot, either Commander Ahsoka Tano or Rey, both I've used before and they'll both work well. I guess Rey is a little bit safer because of all that bonus protection she's dishing out, and obviously lifeblood as well. But in one way, Commander Ahsoka Tano, you know, with her insta-kill and ramping up damage, I believe, you know, whenever I use her, it is actually a quicker mission. Like with Rey, you don't really have a whole lot of damage here, so all these missions take a while, but again, they are safer overall, just get more survivability. Whereas Commander Ahsoka Tano, sometimes, you know, things did get dicey. But yeah, anyway, we'll just keep spinning this because this will take a while. Obviously Rey there. The good thing about it is Qira there in her kit, she does give health steal up to your guys, so then Rey can quickly heal back up, so you can then continue spamming her lifeblood. Otherwise, once Rey gets like to red, you know, she does have a little bit of health steal, but she's not doing a whole lot of damage here because these guys are so durable. So definitely the extra health steal there from Qira does help. So you can see to heal up rather fast your Rey back up. There we go, getting ready for wave 2, just kind of healing up my Rey all the way back so I can continue using lifeblood here. Now in both waves, as you've seen, I like to go after TIE Fighter pilot first because he can land buff immunity in your guys, and that can be annoying, so that's why I like to go take him out first. I think he's also the squishiest, I believe, like the other guys are very, very juicy. So we do have taunts to deal with here, but luckily they're the AoE from Qira. It's also an AoE dispel, so it'll help you a little bit to get rid of all those buffs, especially the taunts on stormtroopers. But mine was on cooldown there, so I wasn't able to use it quite yet. So whenever Qira gets her next turn, oh, she's still on cooldown. All right, fine. There we go. Let's see if we can actually finish off one stormtrooper there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Finally got a dispel. Perfect. Let's go ahead, go into ultimate. Let's see if we can finish somebody finally off. Big hit. There we go. Perfect. I'm just gonna, I guess, finish off the stormtrooper there that's low in health already. But then the commander there healed him up. Anyways, come on, there we go. Again, dispelling all those buffs with Qira's AoE. Come on, go down already. What? Doing like 3k damage? Come on, Rey, you're a galactic legend and you've got defense penetration up on you. Anyway, we got the other two guys down again, spinning out the footage, because as I said, with Rey, these battles, they do take a while, whereas with Commander Ahsoka Tano, they are faster, but not as safe. And then obviously, if you do want to use Commander Ahsoka Tano, like either for platoons, right, operations they're called these days, or with Kenobi, then you can still hear. Because to be honest, Rey is not really all that great there on Coruscant. All those missions were a bit iffy when I was using her, whatever team I used. So I just decided to start using Mon Mothma instead. But anyway, we're just down to the last two here. I'm on Commander, finish off Commander, we stop the healing. Just 2 years, hits autoplay, finally, finish him off. And we are ready to move on to the next mission. So it's like the only generic mixed mission, I guess, here on Corellia. And for this one, I like to use Pulp Mara. So just the whole idea is to spread the shocks on everybody, and then obviously Pulp is getting so much bonus turn meter on his basic that he's getting lots of turns, and then I keep using the last special ability where he removes like 5% health from everybody. So it actually ignores protection, because these guys are very durable, especially in second wave, and that's how I defeat them in the end, just kind of using Pulp's their special ability constantly. But anyway, obviously get the shocks first, get the stuns then. Unfortunately their Pulp's AoE does dispel shocks when he gets a stun, so I have to then go ahead and reapply the shocks. But with tenacity down there that Mara lands, you know, they shouldn't be resisting too much, although they do sometimes. There we go, just kind of spreading there. Whenever I have the ability there from Pulps to drain health from everybody, I go ahead and do that. So you can kind of quickly finish them off, because obviously these guys' health pool is very, very big. So definitely, you know, just doing little bit by little bit there, it's really helpful. There we go, just kind of spreading the shocks, using basics. using basics, finish him off, and there we go. And the reason why I'm bringing short trooper for the pre-ton, just to make sure they don't like one-shot Palps in the beginning. But same thing here in the second wave. Gets shock, gets stun on everybody, and then Palps just keeps using his basic and then use his special to keep draining health from everybody. Okay, there we go. So you can see they still have protection, but this ability right here, boom, everybody gone. Ignores protection. So that's what I do. One more mission on Corellia. I'm gonna speed through this one because same like Negotiator on Coruscant, here obviously Executor or even Malevolence, they do quick work of these guys. Like here in Sector 1, like these missions aren't all too difficult, well, except Scythe one. But anyways, we'll just keep going here, finish off their TIE Advanced. Gonna finish off TIE Bomber next. There we go. Now just to finish off the TIE Interceptor, get some assists, bring in Slave 1. They get a few hits out there, but you know, by no means this is ever in jeopardy completing this mission. They were able to bring in just one more reinforcement. That's okay, we'll make quick work of the TIE Reaper. There we go. Unleash the Death Star, finish off here TIE Reaper, and that for me now completed my first ever full clear of Sector 1. 5 months in the making, trying out different teams, relicking up certain units that I didn't have before, and of course unlocking Jabba a couple of months ago, unlocking Aphra last week, definitely helped me finally complete here the full clear. Oh, and let's not forget about I was blessed with a good RNG there on Scythe mission. Alright guys, hopefully this video was useful and helpful, just showing you the teams that I'm now using in Sector 1 to always aim for full clear if I can. Let me know in the comments below or my Discord server how you are getting on with the Rise of the Empire territory battle after 5 months since it's been launched. Are you making any progress towards getting more and more Star with your guild? But until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.